I don't know how to
Her
word this,
sister's
but
being called out.
Jamie Lynn isn't being mean, and she's not like against Brittany. But the problem is, Jamie Lynn isn't with Brittany.
But if you're not with me,
Yeah, that's kind of the issue. Is like, if you don't stand with me, if you don't stand like directly with me, and you don't be like, hey, what's happening to her is wrong. I don't agree with this. Then yeah. Oh man.
no, see, the issue is like, apparently all along she hasn't been that way. Only publicly she
Oh.
has. Because she came out and she did say, I support my sister, and then Brittany was like, okay, well, where was that support then?
I didn't really. I have everything muted, so I can't hear anything.
Awesome. Just need a couple more pictures. Yeah, keep it up. Just need a few more pics.
Terrible shot. Awful, awful.
Awesome. Just need a
Oh
couple more
man.
pictures.
Oh. Oh, that hurt. My knees exploded. You know how like my knees get exploding sometimes because they're awful.
Yeah, keep it up. Just need a few more pics.
That's an almost good shot. Just hit my head. Oh.
Awesome. Just need a couple more pictures.
I need milk.
Get those some milk. Oh, you mean like you need
Um,
milk right now, or you need
yeah.
like okay?
I don't have any of that.
I did that. I didn't know what. I forgot what buttons were. I forgot what
I
button.
have these things called Fruity Pebble Crisps,
Mm-hmm.
and they're pretty much like
Awesome. Just need a couple more pictures.
fruity pebbles turned into chips,
Yeah.
and I kind of just want some milk and just pour them on in now. It's literally just fruity pebbles that they've pressed into a chip form.
That sounds kind of tasty.
It is.
Yeah, keep it up. Just need a few more pics.
Oh, oh, we have. America has two new kinds of Kit Kats. I don't know if you've seen these.
At first, it sounded like you said Mark, and I was like, so?
Awesome.
Who
Just need
cares?
a couple
Yeah.
more pictures.
Mark has two new kinds of Kit Kats. And
I'm sure you'd be wondering, like, I know he's lying because he sure would have told me.
I was like, are they sugar-free Kit Kats? Like, where do I don't care, but I find it interesting.
Yeah, keep it up. Just need a few more picks.
We have key lime pie and candy cereal. No, fruity cereal. Fruit cereal?
Mm.
Yeah, fruit cereal. On it, it looks like Fruit Loops. Yeah, but I've had both of them. The key lime is fantastic. And speaking of fruity pebbles, that's what the fruit cereal tastes like.
Mm.
They're both delightful.
Yabba dabba delicious. Not that you would acknowledge that.
I was just gonna say I'm not gonna make that my thing. Nope. That's not my stamp of approval. Mm-mm.
Neither one of us are standing by it. Like, just to be completely honest. Like, neither one
I was
of us
about to
are
say you go ahead and take that. That's all yours.
like, neither one of us are like, that one. No, I said words. Whether I should have said them is debatable. Which direction? Okay, behind me. Oh, wait. Oh man, I sent you the video of the dude like being furious for like, however many minutes it was, right? Like I'm pretty sure I did.
Listen, there's
a bit in that fucking ruined me. And it's like he's a British comedian. He's also been on like 8 out of 10 Cats or Countdown or like however that show works.
How much of it have you watched?
Any of the show?
No, I haven't. I don't know. It's probably all over YouTube, but I can't. Yeah, I can't find full episodes, and I'm not sure I'll even like a full episode. But the clips are just wonderful.
I've seen one full episode, and I did enjoy it. Like,
okay, because I mean, it's math, letter. Oh, this one. Oh, this is fantastic. His worst enemy.
What now?
The first clip. Oh God, it doesn't show the full clip, does it?
Probably not.
So that whole clip is I don't know what the show is. I guess it's like to figure out if they're telling the truth or not. And he brings in like this 12-year-old boy, and he's like, "This is my worst enemy."
Yes.
Yeah, that is beyond funny.
That's not the thing. That's not the thing that got me though. The one that got me is it's relative to what we're talking about because it's kind of how I felt just a few minutes ago. He had said something, like it's in that video. It's what it is in that video, and he's like, and as soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, I fucking hate you. Oh man, and that's kind of how I felt that that's it. Yeah, but I was not my own fan in that moment. I was just like, you are an embarrassment. What a fucking embarrassment you are. You said that out loud. And you said it almost with like indignant or a sense of righteous indignant. What's that word? Indignation. That's
it's been.
Like, you said it like somebody else would fucking co-sign that. And you didn't even want to co-sign that.
It's like that episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the freaking Diane Weist infection, when Charles is just so proud of himself when he said that joke, and everybody else. He actually Joe broke.
Character?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think you can see him break, but I think they said that line was improv.
I hate you for this. I really do. I think about this moment, like that video, and you sent it to me like weeks ago, and I still think about it from time to time now. It's like, it's like he thought it was a cat. Fuck. I can't breathe. Oh. I forgot.
Wait, what video?
It's Doug Judy. It's Doug Judy and fucking and the captain. It was like I sold him that. It was like he sold him a whatever it was. Twas a cat. It was like, you will not impress me with your use of twas. Twasn't trying to. Ow! I think about that at least once a week. And it fucking kills me. Twasn't trying to. Like, what a straight fucking face. Oh my gosh. Craig Robinson is one of today's
standout.
He's a great black comedic actor. I don't know if he ever did stand up. But holy crap, there hasn't been.
No, I didn't say stand up. I said stand out.
That's what I thought you said. But
Yeah,
I'm butting for anybody who's listening. I don't know if the dude ever did stand up. But
let's find out.
Oh, cause I told you he's in this movie called Rapture Palooza. Again, not my joke. Anna Faris, that's her name. I couldn't think of her name before, but her name is Anna Faris. And it's funny because you've seen Hot Tub Time Machine, right?
Yeah. Yes,
right.
He is stand up. Oh wow, he was on Def Comedy Show.
Oh man, I know what I'll be doing when I finish flogging myself tonight. Oh my gosh. So like, you know, the bald dude in the movie, he's in
Rob
Corddry. That his name?
Oh, you've told me about this movie. Yeah.
Yes, I have several times. All right, I don't know who Rob Corddry is. I really don't. Like I just
well, that's him, the bald guy.
I remember seeing that name several times, and I was like, throw it out there, see what happens. I was like, oh, that's him? All right, cool. And so, oh my gosh. Oh, my face hurts. Yeah, so he's in this movie, and like I don't know what to say about the movie other than it's one of the dumbest goddamn things I've ever seen. It's such a dumb movie. You know how you remember how movies like Not Another Teen Movie existed exclusively for the idiot who didn't really need to appreciate cinema?
But Not Another Teen Movie is great.
Yeah, I know. It's for idiots. And you don't have to appreciate cinema to enjoy, fine cinema to enjoy that movie. You cannot have seen, Truman Capote, watch that movie and enjoy it. I've never seen Truman Capote. I don't even know if it's a movie.
Yeah, it's just Capote.
Okay. That's how you know I ain't saying it.
There's a lot of funny people in this movie.
Raptorpalooza.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of the things. Like it's like Anna Faris. Like she she got a little.
It's just a guest star, and it's not Anna Faris. It's Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick. All right, but Anna Faris. Why? Well, who the fuck is she? Is she like? Who is she?
Scary. That scary movie.
Oh man, she is so not funny. Yeah, she's the one from Mom, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm leaving the show," and everybody else was like, "Why?" And she's like, "I just need to," and I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, you got nothing. What sucks for her is that for the longest time in her life, she was the breadwinner. But then, Chris, then he got Star-Lord, and a few years later they were divorced. And so when she left Mom, a lot of people were just like, "Why? You've got nothing else going on. Your freaking husband left you and married a Schwarzenegger." Like,
oh man, I saw that he's.
I guess at least you got that kid out of him. But what are you gonna do now? Man, I just went so hard on this lady. I don't even know her. She might be so nice. Like,
I mean, she might be. All I can say is she ain't funny. That's all I got. Anna Kendrick, on the other hand, who I don't necessarily find funny, is one of the funniest looking people on the planet. She is so funny looking. Like, she has a face. I don't want to say like a mole rat because that's rude. But she has a face like a mole rat.
She has a very mousy face. Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredibly mousy. Like, and it's not like mousy as in which means like small and like no. I mean, she looks like she has. Oh, this ain't quite right. Oh, yep, that ain't how that's supposed to go at all. Oh, okay. Glad I got that on camera. Well, I got it on film anyway. Yeah, and it's a movie.
Funny.
It's a movie I'm pretty sure Jordan hasn't seen.
I'm looking at this, and it says the film stars Anna Kendrick and John Francis Daly. But then when you look at the freaking movie poster, it's a picture of her and Craig.
Yeah.
Who is John? Oh, he's that weird little kid. Okay. Well, he's not a little kid anymore.
The racial bias is something else, ain't it?
No, they put the people that they figured would draw on the poster, and those are the people that would draw.
Yeah,
because nobody knows who John Francis Daly is. I couldn't even remember his name. I just had to look at it, and I literally just read it.
Oh, but yeah, the movie, the plot of the film is the Antichrist is looking for someone to help him, like, basically he plays as the Antichrist, and he's looking for somebody to help him create a baby, more or less. And then he finds out that she's a virgin, and he's like, I gotta use you to create a baby. And she's like, oh, no, no. But he doesn't really give her a lot of options, and it's funny. It's just a funny movie. It is a movie 100% for stupid people. It is a movie that is for
dude, you know what is a great funny movie that you gotta watch? Starring Anna Kendrick. A Simple Favor. Oh, funny. I just had to. It's called a comic.
Well.
Thrill.
You back?
All right. Was that me?
Yeah, that was you.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
I'm on the Wi-Fi.
I'm on the Wi-Fi too.
Ain't nothing else on. I hate it. Um, yeah, but what'd you catch? Did you catch the movie A Simple Favor?
No. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
hilarious. But yeah, basically like Anna plays she's like this mom that meets this other like perfect mom, and they become friends, and then out of nowhere the perfect mom disappears, and they think she's like been kidnapped or is murdered, and Anna like kind of like has a small affair with her husband, and then turns out the mom might be kidnapped and she may have just made herself disappear, and now she's stalking them. It's hilarious. It's just really funny.
The Dustman.
How old is it?
Brother dressed him in a uniform and hat.
It came out just a few years ago, 2018.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a fun time. I legit went and saw it in theaters, and I wasn't upset that I spent money on it. Basically. It's one of those movies. It's like Ma. You know how like you watch it and you're like, that was terrible, but I'm not upset about it.
No, you're on your own. Ma was just terrible, and I was upset about it.
I was not upset about it. Ma was fantastic. It kept me guessing. It was so dumb.
But for all the wrong reasons, though. It kept you
Oh
guessing.
my god. Oh. And when she would snip snip, I was just like, oh my god, they did that! Oh man. But then when you find out, like, it's Bloomhouse, so then you're just like,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
it's like, oh, never mind. That just all makes sense. Like, every bit of this it's as stupid as it's supposed to be. Alright.
What's the last really dumb movie I watched like that? Hide and Seek. Wait, no, what's it? Hide and Seek? It's not Hide and Seek. What is it called?
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not? Yeah.
I've seen
That movie was dumb.
I've seen it several times. I love that movie. It's better than it has the right to be, but it's not by any means good. Like,
Yeah, it's not at all.
Like, it is definitely what I would refer to as a dumb movie, because it just doesn't bring anything to the table. How?
Okay, I'm just gonna turn Wi-Fi off. Wi-Fi can suck balls. I tried to freaking I called AT&T and was like, "Yo, can I get faster Wi-Fi?" And they were like, "You have the best in your area." Well, F you.
I mean, I'll also have like a million things like connected to your Wi-Fi.
No, you don't. Not right now. Like, the TV isn't on. My TV isn't on. The my other computer isn't on. I turned the printer off. Like, at most, there are like 5 things connected to the Wi-Fi right now.
At most.
At most. Well, what do we got?
Thank you so much, Cole.
So, yeah, including my phone, which I just took off, there are 5 things connected to the Wi-Fi.
Unbelievable.
And the one that's using the most is my computer. And like it's recognizing that my TV is connected, but my TV isn't even on. It's saying that the switch is connected, but the switch isn't even on. And it's saying the TV in the living room is connected, but that TV isn't on. You think HughesNet is out here? Maybe I need to give them a call.
Like it being connected is relative to like the fact that it is connected. It doesn't have to be on to be connected.
Yeah, which means it's not drawing anything though.
It probably is. It probably isn't drawing a lot.
No, well, yeah, I can see that it's not. Like, it shows you how much my computer is using the most.
Because like I'd imagine like something like your TV, like giving us a smart TV. Otherwise, why would it be connected to the internet? It's likely constantly on a little bit, to at the very least, like get updates if it needs to. Like same with the Switch. Like the Switch doesn't have to be like powered on. Like the Switch doesn't have to be powered on, as long as it's not like powered off. Like as in like you turned it off. It's always connected, so that it can download updates.
Yeah. Okay, back to terrible movies.
Totally.
Have you seen Hereditary?
Yep.
Your thoughts?
I watched that movie because the guy who wrote it made a movie called The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. Which
really? What?
Yeah. Which I have
He made that.
Yes. That's the only reason I know about that movie in general. Like
He's an old white man.
Yes, he is a white guy. Yeah.
He's only 35.
Okay. So, here are the things I know about Hereditary. It's made by that dude.
Anything from me.
The male lead in the movie, he needed therapy when it was over. The movie, like filming that movie, apparently emotionally fucked him up. And
this guy, this is his niche, because he did Hereditary and he did Midsummer. I haven't seen that, but I actually found out that like I knew that it was by the same person, and I thought Hereditary was extra stupid, and so I just figured Midsummer is extra stupid too. At some point, I'll watch it.
I wouldn't say Hereditary is stupid.
Hereditary is stupid. Oh well, I got the story. It was more funny to me than what it was meant to be.
No, okay, well, here's the deal. Like, first off, I think Hereditary is, like, trying to come off as, like, a spoopy movie. It's supposed to be, like, kind of a horror film. Which, again, I don't do horror. I don't, for the most part. And the problem was, like, it kind of hit... Hereditary leaves you wondering, what the fuck? Like, constantly. Constantly wondering, like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? Like, what is this? Like, what's going on? Like, none of the movie, in the slightest, none of the, like, once we got to the end, like, once you get to the end of the movie, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm concerned, like, there is no way, and I mean there is no fucking way, that you could glean what the movie is supposed to be, like where it could be leading to before the ending. Like, there's just no way.
Now, so this movie is essentially, it's an art film. And what I think is meant to happen is that this movie was made for a a specific type of auteur. Uh, and I only think that because I saw it, and multiple people I know saw it, and these are other people that also want to be filmmakers, and two of them were hoity-toity. They're the hoity-toity type, you know, who like to go into movies, and you know they'll be like, oh man, I think what Christopher Nolan did with Inception, blah 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 blah. Or have you watched Twin Peaks?
No.
It's stupid, but one of them, like one of his favorite shows is Twin Peaks. And Twin Peaks is really similar to Hereditary, where like you're watching it and you're just like, what is going on? The level of surrealness is just like what's. So basically, when they watched it, because he was explaining it to me, he's like, when I watched it, I've never had such a feeling of dread while watching a movie, and I was just like, huh? And he was like, yeah, like it was just like. It like overtook me. Like I just didn't know. It was just the feeling of dread. He kept using the word dread, and then he went and spoke. Yeah,
like Judge.
He went. And, no, that's Dredge, isn't it?
No, Judd.
No, wait, it's Judge Dredd. Oh yeah, it's Judge Dredd. Yeah. Yeah, that's. He was like, I've never had such a feeling of dread. And then he spoke to another dude, and they both agreed. We're like, oh my god, I've never been more like. I can't remember what he said, but he was like, it freaked him out to watch it, right? Then I had another friend who said he had the absolute strangest experience in a movie theater he'd had in his life when he saw it, because multiple fights almost broke out in the movie theater while he was watching the movie. It was just weird from the get-go. Meanwhile, I was in the movie theater literally with a bunch of teenagers, and we were all in there laughing out loud at the movie. So, the response to the movie is very wide.
Okay, so
I personally thought it was garbage. I have multiple friends who thought it was great.
Here's the problem, and I think this is something that everybody needs to understand. When it comes to watching a movie like this, like when it comes to a movie like this, you have to learn to understand that, like, you have to want to see this kind of movie before you start watching it.
Yeah, you have to fully go for the escapism and not to critique the movie, essentially.
Yeah, like you gotta want to watch this kind of movie. Like, if you go in trying to watch The Notebook, you need to want to see The Notebook. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to want to watch a romantic comedy, or a romance film, because otherwise, like, it's gonna be a bad time. And your response, because I remember the first time I saw Waiting to Exhale.
That's my movie.
Like, the first time I saw it, I remember like telling Jay, like, yeah, that movie ain't really all that. And his response was like,
dude, you
weren't the person that movie was for.
No, yeah, exactly.
And I was like, and that's the thing, is I had a hard time, like, I didn't hate the movie. I just didn't care for it. Because,
man, I used to be able to quote that entire speech when she sets his car on fire. I knew every freaking word. Because it's the best part of the movie.
Like, okay, so, like, as somebody who likes it, what did you like about it? Like, what about that movie do you find, like, interesting? What the fuck happened?
Well, I personally am
I'll let that. We'll do this in the next episode. Until next time, stay safe and be careful. Because we're at 35 and we're about to move over. So, yeah, let's just call it here. Until next time, stay safe and, as always, brief Brittany. Yeah. Yeah, let that simmer.
You caught me off guard with that one.
You put that. You let that noodle boil for a while.